life is really like. Now, these are the people, same people, folks, you'll remember, who hammered Sarah Palin for daring to go to work when she had a Down syndrome child. These are the same people that hammered Sarah Palin for daring to go to work when she had so many kids to raise. You couldn't do both if you're a Republican. You couldn't do both. You couldn't have it all if you're a conservative. If you have a lot of kids and one that's special needs, you don't go to work. If you do, you are not exhibiting proper responsibility. If you're Ann Romney and you have 5 kids and you have cancer and multiple sclerosis, and all you do is raise your kids, you have no way of understanding what real economic hardship is, and therefore it's asinine for you to tell your husband about the economic plight of women, and it's stupid for your husband to actually listen to you. This is what Hilary Rosen was saying. And she continued to say, since this remark, Axelrod of the campaign, Messina of the Obama campaign have distanced themselves. Well, she'll work for us. She works over to DNC. Doesn't work for us. She's visited the White House 36 times since Obama was inaugurated. That averages out to once a month. She has seen Obama personally 3 or 4 on those 35 times. She works with Anita Dunn. She is a PR specialist, by the way. That's her title. Used to be the lobbyist for the recording industry, by the way. She and Anita Dunn were behind all of the PR moves that Sandra Fluck engaged in. These are the 2 architects, Hilary Rosen and Anita Dunn. The Democrats, the Obama campaign, trying to say, well, she had nothing to do with us. She works for the DNC. Yeah, she's meeting with Obama. This is Obama. This is the campaign. This is the re-elect bunch. This is all of them. It doesn't matter where they are stationed. It doesn't matter where they're assigned. They're all working for the re-election of Obama and the destruction of any opponent who gets in their way. But they've gone after the wrong woman here. Ann Romney is not disliked. Ann Romney is not unlikable. Ann Romney isn't controversial. Ann Romney not telling anybody else how to live. Ann Romney knows full well what life in America is all about. Ann Romney's a role model. I don't care what you think of Mitt. It's not the point here. She is a role model for living and trying to live a fulfilling life. And the economics here, it's so perfect. So she's apparently wealthy. So she has no way of knowing what life is really. Do you think her kids are running around with silver spoons? Do you think they've been taught to work? Do you think her kids are facing economic reality? You think the Romneys are giving their kids everything, setting them up for life without ever having to work? You think the Romneys don't know what life is like in America? You don't think they don't understand hardships? Everybody understands it. Even Warren Buffett's hard up. He owes IRS $1 billion, is resisting paying it. But this is who they are. This is exactly how they think. This is how they feel. They are angry, and they are hostile, and they are not compassionate. They are not nice. They have no manners. They in the basics of human existence, they are reprobates. They don't understand politeness. They are rude. They are crude. They are thoughtless. They are selfish. They are mean. And it has all come out in one display, one appearance, Hilary Rosen on CNN. This morning on CNN's newsroom, Carol Costello spoke with Hilary Rosen about her remarks about Ann Romney. She'd never worked a day in her life. Costello said, you said Ann Romney never worked a day in her life. This is a woman who suffered breast cancer, has MS, raised 5 boys. That's hard work.
I have kids. Being a mom is the hardest job in the world. That's the truth of it. I've said consistently that the issue, look, Mitt Romney's brought his wife into this conversation. This is not about Ann Romney. This is about the waitress in a diner in someplace in Nevada who has 2 kids whose daycare funding is being cut off because of the Romney-Ryan budget, and she doesn't know what to do. This isn't about whether Ann Romney or I or other women of some means can afford to make a choice to stay home and raise kids. Most women in America, let's face it, don't have that choice.
And the choices are narrowing because of Barack Obama, not Paul Ryan and not Mitt Romney. Ryan and Romney haven't done diddly squat. Ryan's idea is on paper. What is she talking about? Waitress in a diner is someplace in Nevada. 2 kids whose daycare funding is being cut off because of the Romney-Ryan budget. There's no daycare being cut. The fact that this woman, this mythical waitress in Nevada, may be having problems, it's because of the Obama economy. It's because the real economy where that waitress lives and works is shrinking. Because Barack Obama is taking more money out of it. There's less opportunity for that waitress because of Barack Obama. There's less opportunity for that waitress because of the Democrat Party, because of liberalism, because of their political beliefs. To try to lay this off on Mitt Romney, and now to come out and say, oh, it's not about Ann Romney. Not about Ann Romney. Most definitely it's about Ann Romney. There is a genuine hostility for Ann Romney. Ann Romney's everything Hilary Rosen would love to be. Well, you think that's wrong, Snerdley? She what? Yeah, well, why does she hate Ann Romney? She resents Ann Romney. I maintain to you that envy and jealousy are the primary ingredients for hatred and rage. And Ann Romney hasn't done a thing to anybody, and yet she is despised by this woman. What is she? And all that happened was Mitt Romney happened to say he listens to his wife. I thought feminism was about couples working together and husbands taking their wives seriously and having a co-equal relationship and listening to each other and sharing ideas. I thought it was about getting rid of male chauvinism. I thought in the old days, Mitt Romney would get in trouble for that. My wife, she's not knowing about economics. I'm not going to listen to her. In the old days, that's what Romney would get in trouble for. Today, Mitt Romney gets in trouble. His wife gets in trouble because he says he respects her opinion. Isn't that what we were taught as feminism took hold? We're supposed to respect the opinions of women. But Romney respects the opinion of his wife, and now that is reason for her to be ripped to shreds? I know they're Leave It to Beaver. They're Donna Reed. They're all this. I mean, they're looked as old-fashioned throwbacks who can't relate to life in America. Well, I guarantee you, you don't have to live a certain economic circumstance to understand how hard it is. But Romney wasn't born wealthy. Romney worked for everything he's got. He didn't inherit this. To say these people don't understand economic hardship is classic on the part of liberals to try to take conservatives out of the realm by suggesting they have no way to relate. And note, the only way that you can be accredited and respected is if somehow you understand and sympathize and have all this, you be able to reach out and directly touch failure. Failure is the virtue. Economic depravity is the virtue. People like Ann Romney should be role models for what she's endured, what she's had to go through, the way she's lived her life, not be derided by a political operative for the president, which is exactly what's... Look, there's much more here. I got to take a break. Don't go away.